Okay, here are a couple definitions. An x-intercept of a graph is the x-coordinate of a point where the graph intersects the x-axis. So if the graph is intersecting the x-axis, and the y-coordinate is going to always be 0. And then similarly, a y-intercept of a graph is the y-coordinate of a point where the graph intersects the y-axis. And in that case, the x-coordinate is going to be 0. Okay, so in example 4, it says for us to identify any x and y-intercepts of the following graphs. So since an x-intercept is where the graph intercepts the x-axis, this is going to be our x-intercept. It's 2, 0. And the y-intercept here is going to be where it intercepts the y-axis, and that's going to be 0, -4. So the x-coordinate is 0, the y-coordinate is -4, and that's our y-intercept. For the second graph, the x and y-intercept is the same point, and that's the point 0, 0. So that's x and y-intercept. Okay, and then this last graph doesn't have any y-intercept because the graph never touches the y-axis, but it does touch the x-axis at this point right here, and so that's the point -1, 0, and that's an x-intercept. And then the last question is, can you think of a graph that may have multiple x-intercepts or multiple y-intercepts or none of each? And so an example of a graph that would have multiple x-intercepts and y-intercepts might be something like the graph of a circle, where the circle could have more than one y-intercept and it could have more than one x-intercept. And then a graph of something that has none of each, well, it could be anything like a circle, but a circle where it's not intersecting either the x-axis or the y-axis. So that'd be an example of this case.